Well, my mic was off, so welcome to a recap. I was talking and realized my mic was off. At least I didn't go the whole recap with the mic turned off. Anyways, today's gonna be a quick recap. I got chopped up a lot. I got kind of screwed by one stop loss at the beginning of my trading day that put me down on the day, $155, and then I took one stupid trade that also took another $150. So I'm kind of thinking this should have been a green day, bigger green day, but other than that, just a scratch day today, $23 profit. Coming off of yesterday, I'm not upset. There wasn't a lot of volume today. There was only a few stocks that were possible trades in the morning, and then one of them was just very choppy, and that's going to be APRN, which I did end up getting green on it, but I didn't trade it the best, and there wasn't really a breakout. That stock was just grinding but not pulling away. So first trade on the day was AVYA, dump trade. Just kind of trying a dip trade on AVYA. So AVYA, if I go look at this trade, just kind of seeing if the stock wants to open up today. If it does, maybe it's going to start off by holding VWAP, and then after that you take off. So quick trade there, VWAP. Didn't hold VWAP. I decided to cut it right away. Took a $20 loss. After that, I went over to MGAM, and this is the one that this loss right here was only because of a stop loss not triggering. It triggered, but just a little slow, and that's just kind of how they work sometimes. I mean, a stop loss, if there's no shares there for you to get filled with, then it's not going to stop you at that price. It'll keep pushing you down. Just slippage. So on this one, I had this downtrend from high 4.4 all the way touching down these things. Got over that downtrend, and then I started accumulating. It's not even showing my trades. It should show my trade. There they are. So I started accumulating right there. I tried it a couple of times. I will say I got pretty bad fill on the way up, so I'm not surprised I got a bad fill on the way out. But took some fills there. I think I wanted to buy it down here at the 404s, but I was filling 410, 406, and then 405 on this last one. And then I was trying to sell up here or hold for the big move, see if this thing holds this downtrend break here and then rips up higher, but it did not. So I ended up stopping on one of these pretty low. I don't know if it was this one up here that I ended up selling at $4, but it looks like I bought them at 405, maybe 410. So I lost about 5-10 cents on 1,500 shares. That's about $150. So that one was the one that put me down right on the day, and that's why I went. My chart looks like this. So that's that initial one down there. After that, I think I traded maybe INAB. INAB was my next stock. And this is the one that I did not trade the best. This stock was grinding all day. Had some good possible entries, but I didn't. Why is it not showing my trades? There we go. So kind of pretty good flat top here. It looks like I tried it. I lost a little bit, so I'm looking for this flat top here. Resistance to start holding there. And you can see about 261, and this resistance right there is 261 as well. So I'm looking for that to hold. Didn't hold. It looks like I took some profit out, but I stopped out on the other ones a little bit down below. Ended up working out. I don't know why I didn't re-jump on it. But then the next pivot was 270. So right here, 270 pre-market. Now I'm looking for 270 to hold. Or actually, yeah, 270 to hold right here. So it goes over 270, pulls back down to 270. I buy that dip right there at 270. And this is the one good trade that I had on INAB. I mean, this thing went from 270 where my entry was. I took some out, not even half of my shares out at 280, so 10 cents. But then I rode this thing all the way up to 298, $3 selling up here. So that was about 30 cents on some of those shares. Wish I would have stuck most of this out, but I didn't. But that was good. Then was looking at this dip here. I never got it, and then I was gonna get it again the second time, but didn't dip down to that 285. It dipped down to 287. So by 2 cents, I didn't jump in on it, and decided to go. And that's when I was like, you know what? That to me was pretty aggressive buyers. Pretty aggressive buyers again, taking out the highs of day. So I'm gonna jump in for a quick scalp after $3 and then see how far we pull away. So I got an entry of 303, which is right here, a small little micro pullback there. Got the high of day break and sold up top. Once again, I was looking for the continuation on the stock with 500 shares, the third of my position. So I was looking for 3-1 to hold, which is the previous resistance. I was looking for this to come down to 3-1, hold, and then get that next leg up, which my stop was right underneath that at 308, and you can see I stopped that at 308. But I was looking for 3-1 to hold and keep that momentum going, which this stock didn't do it. So maybe if I would have gotten that trade down here and kept that stop under 285 here, then it would have worked out again. But this stock was already overextended. This was a stupid trade. This trade, I was up about $240 on this stock, and then I took this trade here. And this trade here, I was like, okay, break of 3, we failed once. Break of 3, we got it this time. So let me see if I can take a stab of $3. I buy in at $3, flushes on me, lose 9 cents real quick on 1,500 shares, so I give back about $150 on that trade, and that's what killed me. And another stupid trade here. I should have waited for break a downtrend or a clear sign of reversal or something like that. That was INAB. The other stupid trade. So I mean, I traded okay today. Some of these trades, I wouldn't say they were stupid, but they just instantly didn't work out. And I paid the price on them. I think 3 or 4 trades, $150 twice, and then this one for $200. So I probably gave back $400, $500 today on the day, just like this, because of bad trades. And this was the other one. So this one, FRGE, somebody mentioned it down here in my chat, but this thing started rallying, and I was like, you know what? Let's get that first pullback down to VWAP, and let's see if we can get a small dip and then break through 5 again and keep going after 5. So it dips down. I get the entry here at VWAP, which was 460, 470, and then it flushes. Oh, sorry guys, I just had a yawn, and then it flushes right through me. On that flush, I was like, you know what, I have to cut it, and I stopped out. And this is why, if I'm looking for VWAP to hold and VWAP doesn't hold, I'm going to just cut it out and then try to either re-enter or look for a different play. But if this doesn't hold what I'm looking for, then just get out. And good thing I did, because this thing somehow ended up halting down and then spawned down like an extra 80 cents, which with 500 shares, it's not a lot, but that's almost $500 extra on top of the $200 that I lost. So if I would have held this trade a minute longer, I would have been down $800 on this trade here. So I was not upset at that I lost 200, because I quickly stopped it out and realized that this was not the play. So I got out of that. And then it was so choppy and stuff that I just decided to not trade this one again. And then APRN is going to be the one that brought me back to green. I was red on the day, 300 again because of those. And then this is the one that brought me back to green. Now in this one, I took one good trade that I was anticipating a breakthrough 7 and curl. And I was in this trade with bigger share size. I was up already $400 on this thing. I think I was up 370, 360, 380 or something like that. And the squeeze hasn't even happened. So that's going to be this trade right here. So same thing, resistance here, resistance there. I'm looking for that thing to hold as support. So I punched it in right there. The bottom of that is 74, so I got 76. Didn't quite snipe the bottom. But this thing started turning back around real quick with 2,500 shares. I bought it at 676 and I was up to 690. I was up almost 15 cents a share on 2,500 shares, and I was looking for the break of 7. So I wanted this thing to curl through 7, up to 7, maybe tap 7, take some out there. But if we get the break of 7, then get that trade through 7. I was up already $400 here. I didn't grab my profit. I wanted the big move. And so I ended up taking a little bit out, and then I stopped out on 1,000 shares back down here, which was okay. Didn't let it go red on me, so I was fine with that. And then out of nowhere, what I was looking for it to do ended up happening later on. I wanted that trade through 690, up to 7, through 7, and keep going higher. So I did chase this one. I chased it smaller share size because it was no longer dip entry. I could have re-entered there, but I didn't want to double dip. And so I chased this as a breakout trade. I got the breakout through 7. After 7, it went 710, 715. Bounced off of 7 support and then went up to 730, 740, almost 750. So I missed out on some of there. But I took that perfect dip, took a breakout, and then I took another breakout trade there. And then that was pretty much it. So it brought me back to $23 on the day. Pretty scratched day, but that still continues technically my green streak of 7 days green. Almost probably 3,000, maybe more than $3,000 profit, maybe 2.5, I don't know exactly. But overall, good trading consistency, even though market's not giving us clear opportunities. But other than that, guys, if you like this recap, make sure to hit thumbs up, make sure to hit subscribe. If you want to see me trade live right here on YouTube, click the notification bell and you know when I go live, or on tradecaster.com. Appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end, and I will see you guys tomorrow.